Greetings everyone! How are you all doing this Tuesday? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me here today. Here's your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Many Americans were surprised with smaller stimulus payments than they had originally expected to receive. The negotiations are in acute danger of collapsing after a weekend of fruitless discussions. This Friday, I will be giving away more Amazon gift cards. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, leaving a comment below, and also liking this video. Starting on July 15th, the Internal Revenue Service began making payments as part of the new child tax credit, after the system was overhauled in the American Rescue Plan. So far, more than 35 million families have received the support, which will continue on a monthly basis for the remainder of the year. However, with such a massive nationwide distribution effort underway, it does appear that some families have been underpaid or missed out entirely. So if your child tax credit payment was less than what you had originally expected, let's take a look at some of the reasons why. The new system introduced a monthly payment structure, but there is still some confusion about how much parents will receive. Children under the age of 6 will receive annual payments totaling up to $3,600. So the monthly payments will be $300 per child. Those aged between 6 and 17 will get $3,000 per year, which works out at $250 per month. These figures are the maximum amount that parents are entitled to, and some higher income households will receive much less. Single filers with an adjusted gross income of less than $75,000, a head of household earning less than $112,500, or married couples earning less than $150,000 will be entitled to the full amount. Above those thresholds, the money amount on offer gradually phases out, decreasing by $50 for every $1,000 over the limit. It is also worth bearing in mind that the children's age brackets, younger or older than 6, apply to your child's age at the end of 2021. A child who turns 6 during 2021 will only be entitled to a maximum monthly payment of $250.
Madam President, oh, that means so much to me. Thank you for your friendship and your leadership. I have to tell all the members, I see, if I can take a personal privilege and refer to Madam President as CK, I see CK everywhere. She is in D.C. I see her out there fighting every day for the voices of everyone who deserves to be seen and heard. So thank you for those beautiful words. And it is so wonderful to be with so many friends today. You know, as CK said, as Madam President said, I am a very proud former, but I think of myself still as a current member of the National Bar Association, and I want to wish everyone congratulations on the 96th convention of this august organization. And so let me thank again President Hoffler, President-elect Judge Carlos Moore, for your leadership and for the leadership of everyone, because this is a membership of leaders. And, you know, we all have different reasons why we became lawyers, but a lot of the same reasons, which include the values that our parents and our community instilled in us, the injustice that we witnessed around the world and in our own world, and the heroes who inspired us. And for me, like many of you, it was a little bit of all of that. In particular, in my own family, I saw my Uncle Sherman.
Some parents are reporting that their child tax credit monthly payment has not yet arrived at all, which could be down for a few reasons. Firstly, while the majority of eligible families will receive the payment automatically, those who do not usually file taxes will have to register for the program because the IRS would not otherwise have had their details on file. So if this is you, please complete the process quickly and easily using the IRS's online non-filers tool, which is on their portal. If you share parenting responsibilities with someone who lives in a different household, it is possible that they have received the payment rather than you. The Internal Revenue Service will not divide the monthly payments between two parties and instead use their own child tax credit guidelines to decide which parent will receive the money. Senators capped off a day of trading blame and stalled efforts on their bipartisan infrastructure proposal, with a meeting that quickly broke up. signaling a tough path forward as negotiators miss yet another self-imposed deadline. The 10 core senators huddled in the office of Senate Republican Rob Portman, the lead Republican negotiator, hoping to get past a rough weekend of fruitless talks. Discussions are expected to resume later in the evening, though not in person, and negotiators claim they are still making some progress. Rob Portman said he was still optimistic about a deal despite rejected offers, finger-pointing, and impasses. He and White House counselor Steve Ricchetti will help finish the deal. That's what negotiators had said, with input from the rest of the group. Somebody be a little positive. I mean, come on, Portman told reporters who questioned him about the deal's chances. He stated that negotiations were going well. I just spent all day talking to Democrats and Republicans, all my colleagues, and we are making progress. Still, Portman said that the White House has added some new challenges to the list, hinting at deep disagreements with Democrats over key policy areas like broadband, water funding, highways, public transit, and financing the agreement. With July nearly turned to August, the number of outstanding issues prompted a fresh round of urgency among Democrats, who are very worried that their agenda could stall without one final push. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said he was fully committed to passing a bipartisan infrastructure bill this summer, and warned that more foot-dragging could require the Senate to stay in over the weekend, or cuts to some of the upcoming August recess. Time is running short for a Democratic Party eager to move forward on the rest of its agenda. Chuck Schumer said on Monday afternoon the bipartisan group of senators has had nearly 5 weeks of negotiations since they first announced an agreement with President Biden. It is time for everyone to get to yes and produce an outcome. In many different interviews on Monday, there were no signs among senators that anyone was willing to walk away from the table after investing so much time in the discussions to spend nearly $600 billion in new money, which would be spent on roads, broadband, climate infrastructure, and bridges. In interviews on Monday, there were no signs among senators that anyone was willing to walk away from the table after investing so much time in the discussions to spend nearly $600 billion in new money on roads, bridges, broadband, and climate infrastructure. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here today. Remember that this Friday, I will be giving away more Amazon gift cards. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, leaving a comment below, and liking this video. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed week.